Well. Welcome back to another episode of Which Bike Is He Working On Today? On today's episode, before I tell you what's going on with this, I'm just going to tell you that I want to start off today's video with a little bit of inspiration, right? So I had a friend of mine, the one whose Vader was over here, who I was helping rebuild. I actually just helped him finish getting, I think, his YZ85 started. It's 2-stroke. Cool, got him. Well, I helped him get that together and everything. And yeah, he ended up telling me how much of a motivation that I am to him, right? So found it a bit inspirational. And I told him, like, honestly, as long as I'm motivating people, I'm happy, right? So I say that to say this. If no one's told you this, I believe in you. I hope you believe in me too. Why? Because yeah, things happen over here on this side of the shop. So with that being said, I'm going to jump straight into what's going on with this. So if you didn't see my last video, go check that out. It's a fun one. At the time of me recording this video, I haven't even edited that video. It's literally the next day. But I already know what the video is going to be, so I can tell you it's a fun one. With that being said, I'm just going to jump straight in and come over here. You see anything? You see anything that looks a little bit off? Because I do. Because I do. So there's a couple things here. I haven't gotten a full look at it. I'm literally just coming outside and I pulled the camera out and I just said that. Now here I am. So I ended up picking up 2 cush drives that fell out, but I think I blew the hub. Like, I genuinely think I blew the wheel bearing in the hub, because where the fuck is the spacer at? I think the spacer is in between the hub. I don't know. The axle is straight, which is the crazy part, but yeah, as you can see, there's some damage that has been done. These were new bolts. They were new bolts. I'm gonna have to get some more of those because, yeah, they've been rubbed flat. Probably gonna need a new back plate, a tensioner, whatever. About to look in and see what the damage report is. So yeah, let me just jump straight in and see what the fuck the damage report is. Damage report. So, I only have 5 out of the 8 cush drives, right? That's fine and dandy. My hub fell out and it just split apart. That's a piece. That's my actual spacer, which I'm going to have to clean that off because I still need that for now. And let me pull this out because, yeah, this is my hub. And yeah, this is the result. Luckily for me, I'm curious if that's just the bearing, because I do have another bearing, but I'm just gonna replace this hub because, yeah. So let me grab that other hub that I got. And here's my other KP mini hub. So the one that's on the right is actually the one that belongs to this bike, ironically enough. The one that's on the left is the one that came off of the 300. Now, originally I put this one on with this sprocket, and then I was just like, you know what? Because this one had less miles on it, I was going to change to this one, and I was just going to use that one. Now, that being said, what I'm about to do is I'm about to change the sprocket over to this hub because I'm going to keep my 34 gearing. I'm not going back to, I think this is the 30, if I'm remembering correct. And yeah, I'm gonna put this bitch back on, but I gotta see if I actually have any more cush. I don't know if I got any more. I gotta check. But hopefully I do, so I could get some practice in today, because I've been having some fun. I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting real comfortable. Now, I was able to find 3 good ones still. So I'm gonna end up just running one that's bad, basically, just for now. I'm actually planning on getting a race hub for this bike as well, because I like the direct drive hub over the non-direct drive. For this reason, I don't like the cush. I don't like the cush. Yeah, that, and it's actually a billet hub, so the material on it is actually stronger. The bearing in it is better off rip. What else? Yeah, that's really it. It's a stronger, better material, better bearing, you know. So with that being said, I'm gonna end up going with a direct drive hub for this bike as well. It's just a matter of, honestly, when am I gonna buy it? Just being honest with myself. I do need to get one sooner than later, so then that way I can get back out there sooner than later. But I also need to buy some stuff for other bikes. So it's kind of like I'm in the toss up because I got so many projects going on. But this is the damage. This is the damage. All right, let me get the changing that sprocket on over, and yeah, I can put this back on. And after one coat of paint, which ain't dry because I literally just sprayed it, you can't even tell that anything happened. Yeah. Nah, but realistically though, I'm gonna wait for that to dry. It's supposed to be fast drying, so give it a couple minutes. And I'm gonna do like 3 coats. There was a little bit of rust on this side too, so I kind of scuffed it up, and I'm gonna get that side covered up too because I don't need rust. But anyway, yeah. Fun. While I sit here and let this paint dry, I do want to tell y'all about something else. So, picked this engine up the other day, and I picked it up from a KP Mini owner who said it didn't fit in his KP. So I was asking questions about, like, you know, did you try to make it fit, whatever. He was like, yeah, he did, but it didn't. Cool. I don't think you tried hard enough. So here I am with this engine. With that being said, I got it. The starter was already removed. The valve cover is loose. It's actually missing that bolt right there, which luckily I have a bolt to spare to put in there, so I'll grab that. I was trying to figure out which engine this is. Now, on the engine itself, it says 157 FMJ, which that's the stock number for a stock KP Mini, right? Which is a little bit weird, because I know the KP Mini is a 150, but the cylinder head says 250 right there. It's also a 5-speed counterbalance engine, right? That's right there up front. It's a little bit, well, shaped a little bit different than the KP Minis. 5-speed, right? But yeah, let me see if I can actually, don't mind me making a mess. 157 FMJ. So I was trying to look it up to see, you know, what exactly I'm dealing with here, and sure enough, the only thing I'm seeing is the KP Mini engine, which I'm over here dropping stuff. Only thing I'm seeing is the KP Mini engine as far as the 157 FMJ. There was also a picture that he had posted with the ad of another engine number, and I'm just trying to remember what it was, because I really don't remember what it was. But that one's supposed to be a 229cc, which this looks like it is, and I think it's the ZS167FMM, if I'm remembering correct. ZS167FMM. That's the engine that he put a picture of the stats for, the specs. It wasn't even the engine, but anyway. I want to look into this just to see, but realistically, the third KP Mini, which is originally my first KP Mini, that one is about to get swapped for the 3rd time. So originally I put the CG250 in there. That was cool and dandy, whatever. Blew that one up. Alright. Swapped it back to stock, which is the second swap. Right now it's stock, so yeah, now it's about to go back to being a swap. I'm gonna end up trying to figure out the whole front situation. Like, if I have to make a mount, that's fine. I'll fuck around and just use the skid plate right here. Cut me off a couple sections to make me a mount for this. The skid plate is actually thicker than the stock mount on the KP Mini anyway, so I'm pretty sure I'll be good running that. With that being said, though, I'm about to actually jump on over and do another coat. But originally my plan was to actually come out here and fuck with this one. I ain't even gonna lie, I need to fuck with this one. But I just gotta really get drain. I gotta drain that gas tank, but that's neither here nor there. I was gonna fuck with this engine today, but that happened last night, so let me go ahead and put another coat on here. And just like that, I'm back on motherfucking road. So what I do, change the hub. That's it. Oh, and the bolts, because I had to, because the bolts that I just bought to replace are fucked, so I gotta buy some more. But anyway, luckily for me, I got spare parts, right? Yeah. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Don't know what it's gonna be. Don't know where I'm gonna be. Hell, I might even continue this video. Who knows? If I do, see you in the next part. If not, see you in the next video. Stay motivated. Keep progressing. Get that wheel up. Whatever you do, get that wheel up. Even if it's just an inch off the ground. You got it up, didn't you? Now go 2. Now go 3. Now go 6. Know what I'm saying? Just keep trying. Keep trying. Keep progressing. See y'all later. I think the bug got me. I think the fucking bug got me. Now, what I mean is, I had told my boy I was gonna go home and go figure out how to, what the fuck was going on with the stunt bike and why I can't start it with the start button. He was like, nah, man, you gonna go out and practice? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go check that one out. Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. I'm not home. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna just get the recording. Mind you, this is all literally the day after my hub bearing exploded. This is literally the day after. So luckily, I'm glad everything happened last night, because otherwise it would have happened right now. Or maybe on the way here, actually. Yeah, it would have happened on the way here. Because of timing. But anyway, divine timing. It happened on my way in the direction of home last night. So here I am the next day on a different hub with a different bearing and all this extra shit. So yeah, put the camera down, get the recording, have some fun.
of encouragement. Things will be alright, so quit your worry. I get it, the odds you stand back against the world. But if you see your research, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines, one too many times. We get working out, but I know we gon' find a way without a doubt. Just hold on a little longer, you gon' see. I've
I'm gonna give my brakes a break. I don't know if y'all seen when I was down there and I was looking down. My brakes hot, so gonna give them a break. I'm gonna look at this footage, see how I'm doing. I'm feeling way more comfortable than I have been the past few times that I've been out, obviously, because I'm getting more comfortable. But with that being said, we take a look at the tapes, see how I'm looking, let this cool down. I wish I would have brought some water with me, honestly, because I would have just splashed it on it real quick, gave it a little. But then again, it's metal, you don't really want to do that. But anyway, let it cool down, look at the tape, and I'm gonna get back to it. I'm having fun now, having fun. Okay, so before both of my brakes decide to give out on me while I'm out here, I'm just gonna head out. Rear brake hot as shit. Front brake hot. Why is the front brake hot? Because that's the brake that I'm using when I come down. Because I'm not trying to use the rear brake unless I'm up. You feel me? So if the front wheel's up, I'm only using the rear. When both wheels are down, I'm using the front. Cool. So with that being said, I didn't record anything since the last time that I checked the footage. But since then, I actually did attempt my first stand-up. I attempted my first stand-up, and as soon as I did it, I did like a handful more, and I was like, should I record this? But I was like, you know what, nah. Actually, I pulled up over here, and I checked the brake, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just head out before I get into another issue with this bike that I don't want to get into. But yeah, it's hot. I think I'm gonna do a cool down lap real quick before I head out. Actually, no, I could just head out because I ain't even gonna be zooming down the streets. I'm gonna actually be riding speed limit. So yeah, with that being said, stay motivated, keep progressing. If you feel yourself growing, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, because obviously you're doing something right. With that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. I don't know what bike I'm gonna be doing or on or where I'm gonna be at or what the fuck. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, I'm out here probably about to swap this bitch. I don't know. I gotta look this over first, but probably about to get swapped.